I feel like that was an extremely good mulligan that we just did right there. I think that was, I wouldn't say a master class in freaking mulliganing, but for Affinity, that was, I think, probably one of the best mulligans. Where we had multiple, probably wasn't the best. No, probably was just an average mulligan, actually. No, to be honest with you, that's probably where I normally would have kept that hand because I'd be like, it came one. What do I know what I'm playing against? And not just being like, no, well, what is this working? This sucks against everything. Like, this is a slow hand. We need interaction. Okay, thanks. So we do this. 1, 2, 3, 5. Done. You know? That's really all we can do. And then next turn, we're not going to be able to go that because, unfortunately, we do have one artifact land in our hand. So he's going to go do his graveyard thing. Ugh. Faithless looting, you're evil. How could you loot something without faith, you know? That's just disgusting. Okay, he is telegraphing something, but it could be nothing. We don't think he has anything in his main hand. Come on, something juicy. Okay, that was juicy. Juicy enough for us to go no response. Get our artifact in there for Cappy Boy, Capoeira, the Hystera. And then we don't have anything for Chivoy, but that's fine. It is what it is. We're about to do 6, 7, 8 damage. Turn 3. Not great, but pretty freaking awesome. Now what would be great is he tries to do something crazy. We then Metallic Rebuke it. That then allows us to do Pinnacle Emissary next turn. That allows us quite a bit to do quite a bit. Sorry for the constant touching the microphone. It's the nature of the beast. Okay. So return legendary non-target big boy, which we're going to be like, hey, don't do that. No. And we're going to do that because we can. Okay, so we can get. He's like bringing things out. We could just shut off his psychic frog. Yeah, I think that's going to be our best bet. Should we get pithing? Should we get Shadow Spear to drop it on our boy? Because that would gain us some buku life. But I don't think that's what needs to be done. I think we need to shut off Psychic Frog so we can't pay for anything. I'm having trouble spelling psychic. I'm like, wait, where's the C? Is it A? E? There we go. Done. Good to go. And then we do Do we send out our boy instead of him? I think so. I think we get him out there. Because why not? No, why would we? Why not just get... Yeah, because that's 8, 9, 10. Yeah, and he's then there for forever. So combat. Okay, we got lucky with a really good hand. Well, I wouldn't... Yeah, we got lucky when we kept a really good hand. Declare attackers. Attack. And he can't do any shenanigans. Yeah, yeah. We could have put him out. I don't think it would have. No, the order does matter because we want emissary out first because then he gets us an extra guy, and then he goes out there and wins the big boy. So yeah, we definitely got a good hand. Ooh, I sneezed. I blessed me. Okay, so we can get rid of Vexing Bauble, right? Because we need Graph Digger's Cage to get him from doing his unearth stuff. Maybe this comes out and then we do... Well, no, this shuts off the graveyard as well. Once he gets to that stage where it's like, hey, you can't cast... No, because it's graveyard. It's graveyard hate. So what we have to do is put 2 of these in and then hit them before they're needed at the right time. Flash them in before he even thinks about playing them. Ugh, that was a hard mulligan. Hard to stick with this. Alright, Thoughtseize. Yep, go ahead. Take my Metallic Rebuke. Probably taking the claws. Most likely taking the claws of Gyux. Really good Thoughtseize mulligan for me at least. It took the Metallic Rebuke. No respect for the artifacts. Okay, so he knows now. He took the Metallic Rebuke. So he knows I have one of these. So we're going to play that. Not on one. So all he knows is I got one stink. Stink into stoops. Stinky stoopies. Okay. So we can go ahead and pick him up at any point. That's all fine. Oh, fine and dandy. Oh, Fandy Dandy. Yep, we're just gonna have to deal with the fact that he's gonna punch us in the mouth. He's gonna punch us in the mouth. In the mouth. He hits that arcane of cruelty. Pulls him out of the graveyard, then it's game over. Okay, nope. Just this annoying schmuck. Shanking this stupid. That's always stupid. Just sink it. Fuck. Like I've and ya got to punk. So this is the conundrum where we would normally not do that, but we're gonna do it this time round because because that makes it a lot easier for us to do. And if you want to take that, take it. Take it out of my cold, flatty hands. This game 2 is going to be a little bit slower than game 1, but we'll see why. Psychotic friggity diggity. Got some action. His deck was doing shit last game and we liked it. Yeah. Whatever. Whatever. What does he got? Does he got persist? I think he does. No, he doesn't. No, he does. Or no, Thoughtseize. No, unearth. Oh, that's the guy you don't want. You don't want him. Hey, buddies. He's a little doggy too. Yeah, so. This looks like we're gonna be. Look. But I'm gotta get the 3, man. Like, yep, game's over. We're gonna quit, but we're also gonna make him take some time off the clock. Oh no, what did I do? I'm such an idiot. I just lost the mana right there. Not that it mattered. Oh my god, what? One turn too late there, bubbies. Utrom. My Trom. Thum thum. You don't have any red, so you can't do Mana Vault. Or no. What's the red artifact hate? Mute of Vandal Blast? Yeah, we got that. No, the fucking best one here, guys. That's why I got rid of all the shit out of my hand there. Dog. The hell? Attack! A 5/10. Wasted all that time there, bro. They have Thoughtseize, though. Either way, I'm gonna get a ton of action. This is so hard. No, I want the Ravenous Robots. Is he gonna Thoughtseize me the first hand? Let's see. Because I have two really good plays first turn, which is fine. So you can take either one. You can only take one, though, bitch. Can't take two, bitch. And I think I'm gonna play my MDFC first. So that he can't, because he can take that. And then I'm fucked. So we gotta play play around just a wee bit. So, oh shit. So we're gonna play this tapped. Call it a day. Thoughtseize it is. Okay, take your pick, bitch. I think you're probably gonna go weapons, because you can fatal push the Ravenous Robotos. So I feel like he's going to take weapons. So we put them in a good predicament. Now, if they go crazy and they go Opal, I mean, hey, take Opal. Go ahead. I don't give a shit. You know, we don't care if he takes Opal. He takes either Bobble. What do we care? One less. We put manufacturing first, then hit the robots. Because if he thought seizes us again for a second time, he's probably going to take the robots. But right now he's just weighing what is the better card because, yeah, he took the manufacturing as we expected. Because now my hand's going to be empty. So technically, best option he could have taken if he knew he had a second, then he would have been in a much better world. If he has a second one, though, we're screwed because this is going to literally take Kappa. Unless we have 6 right now. No! Almost fucked that up. Oopsie poopsie. One, 2, 3. Yep, that's fine. 1, 2, 4, 5. And then make a block just in case. And then yield through turn. So you got rid of the worst card. That's for sure. Actually, you didn't, because now I still don't have any way to get rid of those artifacts. So we came out here positive. What he should have done was probably took the Ravenous. The Ravenous robots would have been a better play because I would have still had the same amount on board, and I think I would have had Kappa no matter what, but I would have no way to blow these up. However, no, if you look at the number, if he gets rid of my whole board with a Mutavault right now, or whatever it is, then this is going to do less damage to him. So, you know, looking at it from both angles, he made the best choice. Because if I had a payoff for weapons, then you definitely take weapons. But I didn't, so it's kind of, that's why he had time to think. But no matter what, I was getting my advantage that I needed. Really good hand for Thought-Knot. To get his Thought-Knot seized. To get Thought seized up. Not a bad way to go about it. We're going to see what his next turn is. Okay, so he does have a persist next turn. Nothing in the graveyard yet to give him that, but we need some interaction desperately. What do we got? Yay! Exactly what we wanted to see here. We can be a little greedy, I think, and do this. And now we could be even more greedy. Freaking win to come out back on top 2 and 3, guys. What is the world has spoken? It says, Sean, you are a 2 and 3 player. You're gonna win 3. You're gonna lose 3 games. You're gonna win 2. How you do that, we don't know. But you're gonna probably lose the first 3, maybe win the first 2. Or what I like to do is win the first 2, lose the next 3. So you know, there's a precedent we're setting here. That's a good thing. You know what I mean? What it's called is grouping. And if you look at how like gunmanship or target practices, hey, you took 3 shots. They're really far from each other. That's not good grouping. You're not, you know, each shot is totally in left field. So that means you need to circle back and do something differently because you need to reevaluate how you're working and releasing out certain things. And then if you say, hey, I took only 3 shots and 3 of them were really close together. So for me, my 2 were really close together and that third one, I have 3 that are close together but separate from my good shots. So a lot more bad shots than good shots, but these were all bad matchups. I mean, not bad matchups, just not bad, not the best matchups with some poor playing is really the caveat. But we were on here for 30 minutes. We finished the league. This is our 5th game of the league. Really excited to do that. That was great. Unfortunately, just super busy with work, so can't play anymore. But we'll get back to it soon. That's for sure. Thanks for stopping by. If you did, if not, look at it on YouTube. We'll be posting these videos. Eventually, the plan, as you can see, we have a game plan. We're going to play some Pauper, play some Penny Dreadful, and then play some other decks that are not just Affinity, but are also competitive. Something maybe like Storm. We've been proxying decks like crazy. And maybe I'll bring them out on stream and probably play some hands or something like that, or do some stuff. But we've been really learning Affinity. We have it in paper. Not the exact copy that we want. We're missing a few schmeckly doos. Up another 30 play points. So that means we get a free league. We got 1 free league here. Not too bad. We'll take it. So here is the current list that we're using. Let's see, is this it? No, I don't think this is it. Nope, that's super old. Here's we're on version 3, I believe. Yes, we're on version 3. Version 4, I think the only difference is I do want these 2 in the sideboard. And I'm going to have to figure out how to get them in the sideboard. Sink to Stupor, I never put more than 3 in there. Mystical Dispute, definitely need it. 1 Strix is good, but more than that I don't think you really are, because we have enough here. Just adding 2 more, because these do end up getting used as lands from time to time, just depending on the variants. But I think having 2 more engineers a lot of the times, I'm like, if I had an engineer explosives right now, that'd be nice. Or if I had better odds of drawing them. But not every match. I don't want them in the main board. I want them in the sideboard. And we're trying out this Disruptor Flute as another sort of preemptive pithing needle. Instead of having more pithing needles, which I think that would probably be the case. So update, which version is this? Yeah, we have a bunch of these. So I think that actually makes the most sense, is having more pithing needles, but we do sideboard them out quite a bit. So they don't fully work for every matchup. Because as this artifact enters, choose a card, because this is just a better pithing needle. Because even if you can't stop the activation of that source, like let's say a card, you could come out with it big way before it needs to and stop it. So I think it's just a better pithing needle, the Disruptor Flute. I just think that's a good card to have in the sidey boardy. And yeah, go from there. Awesome. Appreciate it. Hope you guys are enjoying a beautiful April Fool's Day and having some fun, and look forward to playing some more Magic.